Well, good midday, good wonderful midday to you, one and all. We are grateful to God for opportunity to be able to come and to share with you on today. Hey, Kathy, I watched later on, had a chance to see. Yes, she did, and we are grateful to God for how the Lord used her mightily on yesterday. And it was good to know that y'all's was in the service one more time. And so we bless his holy name, Minister Sarah Jenkins. Good to see you. Heard nothing but fabulous reports on how you ministered to the congregation yesterday. And we are eternally grateful for how the Lord used you on yesterday. Tamika, how are you, ma'am? Deborah, glad that you are here with us. Denise, good to have you. Good to have you. Good to have you. Chaplain Hearns, how are you? How you feeling? Praying that all is well with you and yours. Barbara, praying that all is well. We are. Is it raining in Columbus yet? Because I know some storms are supposed to come through. Okay, and so we're just grateful to God for that. Jamie, good to have you here with us. Andrea, bless you. Cora, good to have you. Good to have you. So we're just glad that you are here and to the glory of God. And we're thanking Him for the honor and the privilege to be able to come into the space that you dwell. And thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you so much for being a part of this moment of understanding the promises of God. Tom, Minister Faye, Lavonda, good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Not until this evening. Okay, okay. I know it's supposed to, and I'm like supposed to rain all the way up until sometime Wednesday. So we just, I don't know. It is, do be what it is. Okay, Carletta, good midday to you. And so, again, thank you, one and all, for being with us on this magnificent Monday. Okay. Minister Marcia, how are you? Gladys, good to see you. Good to have you here. Cecile, to Larry, we said hello, hello, hello. Okay. And so we're grateful and thankful for each and every one. Okay. Um, as you know, tomorrow is election day, and we pray that you exercise your right, seeing that someone's trying to take them away from us. We are praying that you would do so, and that we not allow the enemy to use our lack of civic participation against us. And so we're asking that you would please do so in this primary season. Okay. Yes, I heard Minister Sarah tore it up. Okay. And I'm glad. I'm happy and I'm excited because I watched it later myself. So I do know. I watch all of my preachers to see who's what, when, where, how. Good, Kathy. I'm glad you voted ahead of time. Stephanie, how are you? And do me one more big favor, if you don't mind. If you don't mind, lay on that share button. Get that share button rolling, and let's get this. Hey, Sabrina, how are you? Okay, and so we are just grateful to God for you. One, I need to. We voted in the four amigos. I'm so glad. Hey, Shirley, good. Thank you for sharing, Ann. I appreciate that. Thank you, Cecile. Okay, you're going to vote tomorrow. Good, and make sure that you encourage us. Thank you, James. Appreciate it, sir. that you make sure you encourage people to please vote. Tracy, how are you? Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, Thea, how are you? Have you ever wondered whether God knows where you are? Ethel, bless you. Good midday. Have you ever wondered why God, Laverne, how are you? Have you ever wondered why God seems to be evasive or maybe even absent? Have you ever wondered that, hey, Daryl Johnson, how are you? No matter how um faithful you seem to be, and I gotta put that in there because this is really, 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 really important, because a lot of times in life, Carol, how are you? Ira, good to have you here. A lot of times in life, we feel that, we've been faithful to the Lord, we've been good to the Lord, and we wonder why things are just not falling in place. Harma, good to have you here, dear. It's almost like you watch no good, trifling, lazy people appear to be on top of the world, and here you are doing the best with what you have, and the world is on top of you. Have you ever felt like, where is God? Especially when I need him most. Bobby McKenzie, how are you? Especially when I'm in dire straits, especially, hey, Barbara Foos, especially when it appears that I have given everything I have. And even Linda, it appears that that's not good enough. Have you ever sunk into the valley of despair? Have you ever sunk into the valley of oppression and depression? Have you ever, 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 ever felt so alone and so abandoned that you wonder, where is the Lord that I have trusted in all of these years? Ayana, bless you for being here. What I need us to know, and I've been there. Look. Let's we can act like we ain't never been there, and it's never happened to us. We sometimes we go through what we go through, and we act like we're not going through because we have taught ourselves to not appear to be down and out or been out of shape. But I need us to know something, that no matter how difficult times are, or how mistrusting you may be in God doing what he says he's going to do. Hey, Pee Wee, how are you? Was that your grandson that graduated? Um, but you just say, that's it. That's it. I need us to know. I need us to know. Okay. I need us to know. Tell him we said congratulations. I need us to know that no matter what the enemy throws at us, no matter how depraved or depressing those situations may seem to be, no matter, hey, Ella Mae, dear, are you sitting on the porch? You know, I had to say something. I couldn't help myself. No matter how disappointing and disgusted you can get, we serve a God who will still make a way. Mm, 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 mm. I'm about to shout. I'm about to shout because God is so faithful, even when we can't see his faithfulness. God is so trustworthy, even in those moments when it appears that he can't be trusted. God is so worthy of the honor and the praise. And can I help you with this for just a second? Because many times we don't catch this. But if God was not working on our behalf, if God was not making a way for us unconscientiously to where we are in our existence, can you imagine what life would be like without his interference and in him intervening and him getting in the midst of everything? And that's sometimes the thing that we don't process well, is we don't process the fact that if God was not involved, what would life really be like? If God wasn't making a way and it was still up to you to do it, what would living be like? What would family be like? What would neighborhoods be like? What would I tell you know sometimes we get frustrated over people who don't appear to be growing, and they're ingesting the word and they're doing whatever. And I'd have to deal with that, because you get kind of frustrated, like, why in the world aren't they doing any better? Why aren't they doing it? They in church, they whatever. God spoke to me, and the Lord settled my spirit by saying, if they had not ingested what they have, can you imagine what they would be? Mm. Gelada, when the Lord whipped that on me, it also opened my mind of understanding to recognize something clearly, that what I consider to be minuscule participation or minuscule manifestation, what would it be like if they weren't getting what they were getting? And so what we've got to remember, and this is Isaiah 43:19 that I'm dealing with here. It says, I am making a way in the deserts and streams in the wasteland. Listen, y'all. Listen to what God says. He says, I'm making ways I'm going to take the most horrifically hot, crazy, insensitive moments in your life, and I'm going to etch a path through it just for you. Now, y'all got to know that's a meticulous process, that out of the billions of people that exist on this planet, God is so concerned about you that he will do what needs to be done for you. So he'll make a path in the midst of your most heated, hottest, craziest moment, so it will not burn you up. Lord have mercy. I wish somebody caught that. And then he says, I'm going to make streams in the waste. I'm going to take that which has been considered to be not worth anything, or there's nothing about it, Catherine, that anybody wants to be done with. And you got to look at the text in order for you to get it and to understand. He is saying, I'm not going to make one stream. I'm going to make many streams, because it's going to take a multiplicity of streams to water that which was dead and bring it back to life. Okay, I got to go. I got to go. I got to go. If I don't go, I'm going to leap over this desk. You need to know and to recognize without a shadow of a doubt that he's still a way maker out of no. You still have to know that no matter how crazy life is, he's still a way maker out of. You got to come to terms and to grips with the fact that the only reason you are where you are right now is because God was working behind the scenes of the tragedies and the craziness that was going on in your life, and He made a way. You don't understand that God has made ways that to this day you haven't paid any attention to. And guess what? God ain't looking for a that a boy. God ain't looking for you to pat him on the back. God is looking for you to obey him and to give him glory and praise, because there's none like him. Do I have anybody that's catching where I'm coming from? Uh, don't be dismayed, whatever betide. God will take care of you. Y'all gotta listen. I gotta go. I'm gonna come back tomorrow after I calm down, and then we're gonna continue with this, because I think many of us need to recognize and to understand that in the midst of whatever you think is a bad situation, if God was not making a way, it would be intolerable. It would be beyond your capabilities or your comprehension. If God did not make a way for you, you'd have been not only stuck on stupid, but crazy and psychotically disconnected with reality. But because he's a waymaker, you got to trust him even when you can't see the way. Listen, love y'all with the love of Jesus, who is the Christ. I'm praying that you have a fabulously fantastic week in the Lord. May God, all right, Catherine, may God bless you and keep you, is our prayer.